Welcome again to another video, and this one is going to be me trying to use some technology which will either work or totally won't, so we'll soon find out. What I want to do today is tell you about my plans for this year, what I'm planning to do, and hopefully explain to you via the use of technology what it is that I'm proposing to do. So I've had a load of injuries this year that some of you know about, which means that my year has kept getting pushed back and pushed back. I'm now effectively in January. I'm starting my season from now, from April the 1st. So this is my January the 1st. And that is because I've picked a race now to really focus in that starts on the 1st of November, which seems like a long time away, but actually the kind of training that I need to do to get myself back to that level of fitness where I was before, it's going to take that long, you know, that kind of 6-month time scale. So that is where I'm at, January the 1st for me, and it's a long road. So what am I doing? Well, my plan is to go back to what's called Ultraman, or ultra distance triathlon, which is a 3-day version of a triathlon. I've done this before in Canada, Ultraman Canada, in 2015 and 2016. I was lucky enough to win the race in 2016, and so obviously what I want to try and do is get myself back up to that level of fitness if I can by November. So that is the plan. So what is Ultraman? Well, if you flick over to here, we should be able to see that this is the website for Ultraman Mallorca, and it says pretty much what it is. Now this version is slightly different, and I think it's going to be more challenging actually than the one that I did in Canada because of the layout of the days and the way that the terrain works out and the distances each day. I think it really will be quite challenging. So you can see here 4 laps of a 2.5k course. So it's a 10k swim, about 6.5 miles, straight into a 126k cycle. So that's a bit shorter than the one I've done before. But that 126k ride, there is 1,300 meters of elevation, so you know, enough to tickle a bit. And then that is essentially it for the end of day one. Now, each stage is like a time trial, and it's basically who takes the least time over those 3 days. So the quicker you get done, the quicker you get back, the sooner you can rest, recover, and get ready for the second day and third day. So day one looks like a bit of fun. Excuse me. Day 2 is 312 kilometers of cycling. Now, this is essentially the old Mallorca 312 course, if you know that. It's basically the circumference of the island, which takes in pretty much most of the big climbs along here. You don't do Sacaloba, but most of the others you do there. So 312k, which is over 5,000 meters of elevation on day 2. So that's going to be a pretty chunky ride. But you know, hopefully that course will play to my strengths if I can lose a bit of weight and get my bike shape back to where it needs to be. So that could be a bit of a cheeky little test on day 2. And then day 3 is 84.4k of running, essentially a double marathon, and that's the same as the one I did in Canada. But this one has pretty solid 884 meters of elevation. And it's quite a bit of testing because it's an out and back course. So, you know, once you get there, you're turning around, you're coming home, back up that big climb, which I know that's quite steep actually. Finishing back in Alcudia. So that is my plan. You can see from the courses there, particularly day 2, that, you know, that's a seriously chunky course. But that's where I want to get to for this year. And that is what I'm hoping to do, is share with you my journey. Can I get back to my former glories, if there were such a thing? You'll see this picture here. This is me actually in Canada. Pretty awesome terrain there with my crew. Finishing day 2. So, you know, I'm looking to get back to this kind of form if I can. I've started training. It's January the 1st, as you know, for me. So technically it's April the 8th today, but for me it's January the 8th. So stick with me. I'm hoping that it's going to be a great opportunity to get some cool training stories. Got a few trips abroad planned, some training camps. I'm sure there'll be some ups and downs along the way. But I'd really love it if you stuck around and followed me on this journey. And I'm going to try and make it as inclusive as possible. Hopefully you've seen the last video, which shows some training tips and some sessions that you might want to think about. Yeah, but let me know what you think, guys. I'm really excited, I'm motivated to be going back to the kind of racing that I really enjoy. And it'd be really cool if you will stick with me and see how I get on. It sounds like a long time away, but I can promise you it won't be. And between then and now, Katie, my other half, she's doing Ultraman Canada, the one that I did before, so that's the start of August, so we'll be going out there and she'll be racing it as well. So hopefully, I mean, she's significantly in better shape than me at the moment, because she's a good few months down the path. But it's good, we can help each other out. And I'll be crewing for her, she'll be crewing for me. I'm sure we can make some pretty awesome videos out of that. Thanks very much, and I will see you in the next video.